And we are back at Rush Off-Road Park in Rush, Kentucky. It's really easy to remember the off-road park's name if it's in the town. It's named after the town it's in. So
it does help.
Rush Off-Road Park in Rush, Kentucky. We are here, again, doing some racing. We have the first course done for the day. We have the second course still to go. We have UTV Stock Class. We have UTV Cup Series and our VIN Class all racing today. I see your Dan Carter koozie over there. Dan had got both. I was talking to him, and they said they literally showed up at Rock Life Off-Road on Tuesday night and started working to get everything ready to make sure he could make this, because he had 2 rigs he had to put back together kind of simultaneously to make sure he's ready for this event. Again, huge shout out to all of our drivers keeping their rigs ready and prompt.
It takes a lot.
It does. We talked to Jay Storts earlier today about his Ford buggy. Runs a Ford engine called Ford Play, so he said his engine should be done on September 11th, so he can go pick it up, get it put in. Hopefully he'll be ready by Rush Springs, which is in Missouri, so hopefully he'll be ready by that, which is a close race for those guys because they're coming out of Perryville, Missouri. So.
And that's for Ford Play, but Showstoppers
doing good?
Fine, yeah.
Doing
he raced
good?
it at
Yep.
Hawk Pride.
Yeah.
I didn't remember there being any carnage.
Yeah, no, I think he did a tire or something. They may have had a tire.
Nothing major.
Yeah.
You're right. But I don't know. Really?
Yeah. I remember watching that.
Apparently there were issues. I don't know what it ended up being, though. Well, at any rate.
Yes. He broke 2 front axles.
What's he got for tomorrow?
He broke 2 front axles, and we're going, if I remember correctly, broke both front axles. So he was running off just the rear end and then literally just destroyed the rear end ring and pinion. So they ended up pulling the whole diff out. So the diff was open. That way it wasn't locking up as they were going uphill.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yep. Maybe it was a drive shaft.
It all runs together after a while when Jay.
Yeah, it was Jay that broke his drive shaft, because he goes, hey, you have one of these, and it's a drive shaft that's like this big around and it's like this long. So I was like, I said mine are yeah. I had a 3-foot drive shaft. I said, we can steal my drive shaft, but it's like 3 feet long and you need like 1.5 feet.
There's too much carnage to keep up with from race to race.
It is.
What's he driving tomorrow?
I'm sure he's driving it back up.
Back together?
Yeah, Showstopper 2.0. Got it back together.
Well, at any rate, we will all find that out tomorrow.
Yes.
Today we are going to be starting back with our Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class, Hill 2. And then we'll have our VIN class, Hill 2, and the RCB Axle UTV Cup class, Hill 2. A top 3 rundown from Hill 1 in the stock class was Daniel Heckley, the fastest time with a 52.7. Brandon Davis, second with a 53. And then Jay Storts with a 57. Those are your top 3 from Hill 1 in the stock class. And I think Daniel Heckley is down on the line, ready to start things off for Hill 2. See if he can hang on to that top spot.
Yeah, it's a little warm here, but we have a breeze picking up as the clouds are rolling in.
It got a lot darker out here all of a sudden.
So we may or may not see some rain here real quick.
May or may not see me and Matt running for cover.
Yes.
Adam said, yeah, he destroyed it at Hawk Pride. Apparently I repressed that memory.
Yes.
No, it's all coming back now.
All right. If you've got a red side-by-side parked out here sideways, parallel parked, you're double parked, you need to move that thing ASAP.
All right, we're getting this
I don't want to call you out, but
UTV in the
everybody's
pit
waiting
area
on you.
put into its proper place. And
That's
Daniel
your red
Heckley
side-by-side.
ready to rock and roll.
You are the lucky winner. You get to move it. All right, we
Zach's
got
getting a little
Danielle
ornery down
Heckley.
there, as Matt would say.
He is very. Zach is very ornery. Given this our UTV stock class, there's a lot of big full-body rigs you'll see out there, although some are heavily modified.
Give him a good slap on the butt. He likes it.
Zach.
Go, Danielle.
Again, these guys are taking a little bit different course than we've seen with the UTV Cup Series and the bouncers tomorrow. So, well, I hear the rain coming in.
It's here. I hear it.
Luckily, this camera has a bag over it.
The tear deck's the most important thing, isn't it? Whoa, Daniel flying down that hill.
All right, Brandon Davis, Derek Schaefer, Anthony Burton. Brandon Davis, Derek Schaefer, Anthony Burton, come on down.
We definitely have some long courses out here today in Rush, Kentucky for our drivers, really in all of our classes. Even the kids might have a longer course than usual.
He is
was
flying.
That's a
73.313, and that goes to show just how long the course is too, because it was Daniel ran a 52 on course 1, and now 20 plus seconds faster,
and had the fastest time with a 52. So literally ran the fastest time at a 52, and this time he was 73. So 21 seconds slower.
Moving.
Yeah, he was. He slid through the finish line. Yeah, he was absolutely flying.
All right, we had a rain shower pop up, so working to get all the equipment covered that needs it. Taylor's running around with plastic bags.
Luckily, most of us have easy ups or awnings of some sort to stay from the shade.
I see a lot of spectators just braving it out there. They don't seem too bothered.
Yeah. I was referring to just production crew and drone operators, production crew. Most of our cameras are covered with some type of shade/wet protection. Luckily, the temperature dropped quite a bit. I heard tomorrow the high is like 85, which, again, if there's no humidity, that should be awesome.
I don't think we're going to get no humidity, but one could dream.
A man can dream.
Brandon Davis on the course now, and the little Can-Am that has been
just used and abused.
Raced within an inch of its life over the last few seasons.
It really has. It so has. Raced within an inch of its life. Again, they're going to come out and throw some water on this dust tonight, so hopefully keep the dust down for the big rock bouncers tomorrow.
Shoot, depending on how this rain goes, we might not need it too much. Good job, Taylor.
I tell you what, he's on a mission. Let's go, Brandon. Very rarely do you have to fight this much dust in the rain.
Exactly. He said, very rarely do you have to fight this much dust in the rain.
The dust is persistent.
That's too funny.
We've only had one Skinny Pedal nomination so far.
Yeah?
We're a quarter of the way through our 2 days of racing. But what a nomination it was.
It was. It was like a double nominee. 750.806. 75.806.
Daniel had a 52 on hill 1, and Brandon had a 53. Now Daniel had a 73, and Brandon had a 75.
Wow.
Keeping it close. What, Taylor?
All right.
Daniel had a 73.313.
Let's go.
Brandon Davis just had a 75.806, and this is Derek Schaefer out on the course now. Thank you guys for tuning in with us here on Hillside Live. Hope you're having a nice Friday afternoon wherever you're watching from. And make sure that you are watching on that Rock Racing TV Facebook page, not the National Rock Racing page or any of the other places you might find it, like the YouTube channels. We don't mind if you go, but really we'd rather you come hang out with us on the Rock Racing TV page so we can see your comments and answer your questions and hang out with everybody. But yeah, if you're not watching it live, and you might be catching it a little bit later, you can definitely head on over to YouTube and check it out there.
Wayne Troyer, it's your time to shine again. Y'all go on down there the line. In fact,
the rain is splattering off the easy up next to me, onto me.
Stock class and you haven't raced yet, then go get on the
Aren't we
line.
glad for our awning?
It is. I'm very thankful.
Otherwise, we would have been shoving this table inside. Derek Schaefer fighting through the dust still out there on the course.
All jokes aside, I might need to later, Taylor. Hopefully it'll just be a little sprinkle, knock down the dust. We'll all be good. Again, when I showed up at 11,
83.098 for Derek Schaefer.
When I showed up at 11, they said, yeah, I was supposed to be here like an hour ago. So I was like, okay, well, we'll see.
The rain.
Yeah.
We've been expecting it. All right, Jay Storts, the unfortunate man we were discussing earlier.
Yes.
His unfortunate luck lately, but he had a great run, a third-place run on Hill 1 in the stock class. Let's hope he can maintain some of that momentum.
Gives me wood. I mean it.
It's starting to rain pretty good now. Luckily, the dust is getting knocked down. You can see way less dust now.
I gotta say, we have some of the toughest spectators.
We do.
And fans
There's
in
a
this
bunch.
sport.
There's a bunch of them out there just not even
They're
flinching.
just out here in our. Oh, Jay!
Oh,
No. Oh.
that's got to be bad. On your side while it rains, that's rough.
You know he's just in there like,
Yep.
forget this.
Look at you climb out. He's like, all right.
Hey,
Bill's like, you
charge it
good?
over.
I get a thumbs up from Bill.
He's fine. He's okay.
He might be ticked
Walk it
off, but
Yeah,
he's
I can
all
see
right.
that.
Come on, Jay. You got this.
Oh, bummer. Oh, is he going to try and self-recover?
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, Jay.
He said no. I think,
I can't tell where he is on the hill, but I think he's pushing a little uphill. I don't care how many deadlifts you can do. That's not happening.
yeah.
Might need a little more help. They're in an awkward spot right there.
They kind of are. I'm good for now.
We're okay right now. Yeah, hang it like I used to do for the shade.
That's what I was thinking. I needed one of the flags. We got a flag in here? I love you, dog.
You have to open it after you put it on there.
No, you don't. Look at that. Well,
Where there's a will, there's
a Matt Holt.
sort of a way.
Yeah. It's way better than it was.
All right, we've got
least
Keith
now it's just-
Toolman headed up there. I
Keith
think
is.
this is the first time we've had to deploy Keith so
Yeah,
far today.
Today, yeah.
So that means we must be doing all right.
Yeah, it's going. It's good.
Taylor, do you have a replay of Jay's rollover? No.
He
Okay.
said no.
What? Yeah, we. Too many things going on in here.
Yeah.
And just like that, the dust is
Settle down.
gone. I did not bring my boots this
There you
weekend
go.
either.
That might work better. We're okay for now. We're good. How long is it supposed to rain for? Yeah. We'll see if they can't pull it up. That's above your pay grade. Is that what you said?
We will all find out together, Matt, when it stops.
Yeah. Pull the old WA&D weather app. Ooh, wow.
Nothing like everything being covered in a coat of dust, and then it gets rained on.
Yeah. I was looking at my cooler
That's
thinking
extra
that.
nasty.
I was like, okay.
You get the worst of both worlds. That's all right. We're having fun here at Rush Off-Road Park in Rush, Kentucky. As we like to say, it's always an adventure. That should be the new hashtag.
It is.
They are getting Jay Storts recovered. If you look up to the right of the white flag in your screen there, you can kind of see them working on that. Man, I hate seeing that for Jay again.
Yeah.
He has just had a rough go of it. Him and Dan Carter, man. Noelani, I might have butchered that. Sorry if I did. We are at Rush Off-Road Park in Rush, Kentucky this weekend.
Okay, I went ahead and stopped the rain.
We are a few drivers and we're about halfway through round 2 for our Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. That's Jay Storts that they are recovering right now. And then we've still got Dwayne Troyer, Dan Carter, Braden Upchurch, and Lee Blake and Anthony Burton in our stock class. Then we'll move into our VIN class and our Cup class. We had a rainstorm pop up. You guys can see everything went from being dusty to wet and muddy there.
And again, we have still a row of probably 15, 20 people over there.
Yeah.
That are all just, they have their straw hats they put on. And
Yeah, Unbothered.
Yeah,
Unbothered.
Feet propped up on the cooler. Life is good.
We got some tough fans and spectators in this sport. They brave the heat.
They do.
The rain, the dust.
Yes.
All right, looks like Jay is on his way off the hill.
Were they talking about the audio equipment up there? What was Zach talking about? Yeah. Those speakers have taken a beating for a long time.
Everything in this trailer continues to
take a
surprise
beating.
me.
It does.
By the amount of abuse it can take. That it's not really intended for.
Well, I was looking at all of our electronics up on the plug-in outlet.
Yeah.
How dusty they all are.
The dust and the heat.
Woo! Let's give it up for Jay. Good job, Jay.
And Taylor somehow manages to keep it all running.
Yes.
More or
The
less.
heel is so slick that maybe nobody
Sometimes
else will
more,
make it.
sometimes less.
Sometimes more, sometimes less. Depends. Anyone who knows electronics, when this thing vibrates as it's driving from off-road park to off-road park, and then once you
driving in the off-road park.
That's what I was going to say. People don't realize how much terrain this trailer specifically has to overcome to get to where it's at.
It's been on fire before.
Oh yeah, it's been on fire. Yeah, painted over it.
We painted over it. Doesn't.
This trailer has
like it never
taken
happened.
so much abuse.
It is the little production trailer that could.
It is.
It needs a name. Oh no, we got a waterfall.
I know.
We
did. We could. It fixed.
Matt's
It
side.
already took care of that.
I think we should put Matt's side.
Well,
down
here's
a
the deal.
little.
It's already coming in from my side, so it might as well just pour out your side. Is it hitting the ground?
If you say so.
Or is it hitting the?
I hope nobody wants to wear these vests.
Yeah. Oh, they're clean now.
Oh, they are getting cleaned off.
It's starting to rain pretty good now, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead. All right, okay. All right.
Maybe we run a commercial for.
Yeah.
We gotta run inside. It's coming down.
It's starting to pour pretty hard. So.
All right, guys.
Coming off the hill, that's Keith
Matt, not yet. Sorry, guys. It's getting wild out here.
It's getting. Yeah.
Taylor's gonna run a quick commercial for us, and we are going to take care of things.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound. Powerply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
Hey, you can't park there. I don't think you got enough time to change the diff. Woo! I tried to bring the sexy back, but I had lost my receipt. Woo! Hey,
Okay.
put it
All right,
All right,
guys.
we're back. How's our camera, Taylor? Are we looking good? No, too close. Too close. Taylor is zoomed into our nostril hair.
We had to move in off the veranda into the trailer.
Yes.
Anthony Burton is out on the course right now.
I like that you call it a veranda. That sounds
The
so
veranda.
classy.
Yeah, well, we are classy here.
We are classy.
At the National Rock Racing Association. I'm not sure what happened to Anthony there in the middle of the hill. I don't even see where he is on the course. But Keith Toolman is making his way up there, and that's never a good sign.
Yeah. I think they said something about he's broke and now he's in two-wheel drive. But it looks like the front wheel's turning.
Hang on, Keith. I think he fixed it. He's a master mechanic. At least he's got that to fall back on when his driving thing doesn't work out.
Is that some sarcasm that I'm detecting?
Second to the course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that was Anthony Burton there. All right.
Whoa. Hello, everybody.
We are moving back. I can slink down a little bit. Make us look the same
We are
height.
really close.
We look back a little, yeah. Just no big deal. You can tell by the perfect glow on our face how warm it is here.
Yeah, we're glistening.
Yeah, good times.
Well, that was Anthony Burton, unfortunately, with a DNF on course 2. There goes Keith on his way. Help is on the way, dear.
That is one of my favorite movies of all time, Mrs. Doubtfire. When he leaps over and starts running across there.
I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Dan
boys
Carter,
and girls,
clock is hot.
Women.
Running that
Men and
Rock
women.
Life off-road.
That's
Again, you
all
can see
the
Brian
gender.
Dunnigan down there in that corner. You hit him up for all your side-by-side needs.
Come on.
We got quite a few
And I think
side-by-side
here for the
sponsors out
man,
here.
the man Carter.